Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Time Traveler's Handbook. Today we are starting our episodes on Season 9 with Episode 4, Before the Flood. Also minor spoilers for Under the Lake as well as Before the Flood. In this episode, the Doctor and Clara encountered the Fisher King, an alien attempting to create an army of ghosts through the use of magic runes. The Doctor stops the Fisher King and utilizes a bootstrap paradox to get everyone to safety. We've talked a bit about bootstrap paradoxes before, but just as a refresher, a bootstrap paradox is the event when a piece of information seemingly has no origin due to time travel. This can be an object or just an idea, and if time travel were removed from the equation, the thing would never have existed, and thus there is no original inception of the information. In this episode, the bootstrapped information is a list of names that the Doctor conveys to himself. In essence, the information gives him clues that he needs to be able to trick the Fisher King into thinking that he's derailed his plans, when in fact he was just being lured into a trap that results in the Fisher King's death. The list of names were given by a ghost version of the Doctor, and the Doctor ends up creating that ghost version and programming it to give him the list of names later, making that list of names having the origin of himself. The episode also utilizes the idea that in order to fix whatever problem is at hand currently, the Doctor has to go back in time and fix it, when in fact the evidence was already there that he had already gone back in time because the Fisher King was presumably dead all along. Even though this was the case, the story did a good job at revealing information at a pace where it seems like going back in time to do those things was a choice and not a deterministic consequence. It could also very well be that the Fisher King was, in fact, not dead at all before the Doctor went back, and that the Doctor's ghost appearing would only have happened if the Doctor would have traveled back. That makes sense because that's kind of part of the bootstrap paradox. This does beg some questions about the nature of the Doctor Who universe, and I'm inclined to believe that because of what we've talked about previously, that going back in time directly causes those things to happen, not those things happen because the Doctor would have always gone back in time. And thus, by going back in time, he is changing the outcome of the present. These are two very solid mechanics that are being used in this episode, and the episode uses them very well to tell the story, and I really like when you have a clash of different time travel mechanics that are working in kind of a unique way to solve a problem. Next time we are going to talk a bit about immortality with The Woman Who Lived. As always, thank you for listening.